What if there existed a book that no one alive can read? A book written in a language that doesn't exist, filled with illustrations of plants found nowhere on Earth, strange astronomical diagrams, and figures performing rituals that defy explanation. For more than 600 years, this manuscript has resisted scholars, codebreakers, linguists, historians, and even modern artificial intelligence. Every attempt to unlock its meaning has failed, and every proposed explanation has only deepened the mystery rather than solve it. This is not a legend passed down through rumor, nor a modern fabrication created for attention. It is a real physical object, preserved in a university library, scientifically dated, carefully studied, and openly available to the public. And yet, despite all of this, its message remains completely unknown. This is the story of the Voynich Manuscript, and why it may be one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in human history. The origins of the manuscript trace back to the early 15th century. Radiocarbon dating has shown that the parchment used in its pages was produced between 1404 and 1438, a period marked by intellectual transformation in Europe, when science, mysticism, medicine, and alchemy often overlapped. It was a time when scholars searched for hidden truths in the stars, in plants, and in the human body itself, and the manuscript seems to reflect that mindset in ways that are both familiar and deeply unsettling. The book contains roughly 240 pages, though some have been lost over time. Each surviving page is filled with handwritten text composed of looping, elegant characters that resemble no known alphabet. The writing appears fluid and deliberate, with consistent spacing and structure, as though written by someone fully fluent in this strange system. There are no obvious corrections, no signs of hesitation, no indication that the writer was experimenting or guessing. Whoever created this manuscript knew exactly what they were doing. As the text flows across the pages, it is interrupted by illustrations that only deepen the sense of unease. Plants with twisted roots and unfamiliar leaves dominate many sections, yet none can be conclusively identified as real species. Some appear to be hybrids, combining features from multiple plants, while others seem entirely imaginary. Alongside them are intricate astronomical diagrams, circular charts filled with symbols, and depictions of stars and celestial movements that do not align with known medieval knowledge. Perhaps most disturbing are the repeated images of nude female figures, often shown bathing in greenish liquids, connected by tubes and channels that stretch across the page. These scenes appear deliberate and symbolic, yet their meaning remains elusive. Some scholars have suggested they represent early medical theories. Others believe they depict alchemical processes, and still others argue they point to spiritual or ritualistic practices. None of these interpretations fully explain every image, and so the mystery remains intact. The manuscript might have remained obscure if not for Wilfred Voynich, a Polish book dealer and collector who acquired it in 1912 from a Jesuit college near Rome. Voynich was experienced in rare and unusual texts, and he immediately recognized that this book was unlike anything he had ever seen. Inside the manuscript, he discovered a letter written in Latin, dated to the 17th century, claiming that the book had once belonged to Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II, a ruler known for his obsession with alchemy, astrology, and the occult. According to the letter, Rudolph II had paid an enormous sum for the manuscript, believing it to be the work of Roger Bacon, a medieval philosopher rumored to possess forbidden knowledge. If true, this would have elevated the manuscript's importance even further. Yet the letter itself raised troubling questions. No record of the book exists in Rudolph's extensive archives, and no other evidence links it directly to Bacon. Whether the letter was genuine or a clever attempt to enhance the manuscript's value remains uncertain. Driven by fascination and obsession, Voynich dedicated years of his life to uncovering the manuscript's meaning. He believed it was encoded and that the right mind could eventually decipher it. He reached out to scholars and cryptographers across Europe and the United States, convinced that its secrets were within reach. Time and again, those efforts failed, leaving Voynich with more questions than answers. At the heart of the mystery lies the manuscript's language, or what appears to be a language. The text exhibits patterns consistent with real linguistic systems. Certain words repeat. Some symbols appear more frequently at the beginnings or ends of lines. There is a rhythm to the writing, a structure that suggests grammar and syntax. Yet no known language, living or dead, matches it. Attempts have been made to link the text to Latin, Hebrew, Arabic, and countless extinct languages. Cryptographers have treated it as a cipher, assuming the symbols represent encoded letters or sounds. Others have suggested it is an invented language, created solely to conceal its meaning. Still, every serious attempt runs into the same contradiction. Statistically, the text behaves like real language, but no translation has ever produced consistent, meaningful results across the manuscript as a whole. This paradox has fueled decades of debate. If the manuscript is meaningless, then it represents an incredibly sophisticated hoax, one that required an advanced understanding of linguistics centuries before such analysis formally existed. But if it is meaningful, then it represents a system of knowledge that has been entirely lost to history. Over time, the manuscript attracted the attention of some of the brightest minds in cryptography. During World War II, codebreakers who had successfully cracked enemy communications turned their attention to the Voynich Manuscript. Even they could not break it. In the modern era, computers and artificial intelligence have been deployed to analyze its patterns. Algorithms have searched for structure, repetition, and anomalies, offering tantalizing hints, but no definitive answers. Each proposed breakthrough follows the same pattern: initial excitement, media attention, and then collapse under closer examination. A theory works for a page or two, then fails entirely when applied to the rest of the text. The manuscript remains stubbornly silent. As conventional explanations faltered, more radical theories emerged. Some argue the manuscript was created by a medieval fraudster, designed to deceive wealthy patrons like Rudolph II. Others believe it encodes lost knowledge from a forgotten civilization, or represents an experimental scientific work far ahead of its time. A few have even suggested non-human origins, pointing to the unfamiliar plants and diagrams as evidence of knowledge not derived from Earth. While such theories are often dismissed, the fact remains that no explanation has successfully accounted for every aspect of the manuscript. Its existence continues to challenge our assumptions about knowledge, history, and the limits of human understanding. The Voynich Manuscript matters not because of what it might eventually reveal, but because of what it represents. It is a reminder that knowledge can be lost, that entire systems of thought can vanish without leaving a trace, and that the past may contain truths that no longer fit within modern frameworks. In an age where information feels limitless, this book stands as proof that some mysteries endure. Today, the Voynich Manuscript rests in the Yale University Library. It is preserved, protected, digitized, and freely available for anyone who wishes to study it. Scholars continue to analyze it. New theories continue to emerge. And still, the manuscript refuses to speak. No one knows who wrote it. No one knows why it was written. And no one knows what it truly means. Perhaps it was never meant to be understood by us. Perhaps the key to its meaning has already been lost to time. Or perhaps the answer is still there, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right mind to recognize it. Until that moment arrives, the Voynich Manuscript remains exactly what it has always been: a book that refuses to speak, and a mystery that refuses to end.